if this is exactly what Sigmund is doing. And I'm not... I mean, I'm not sure if I'm okay with this. On one hand, we are doing... I mean, on one hand, this is kind of the patient's wish. To have a memory change such that it makes their life fulfilled, so to say. But on the other way, now we are playing God even more. We are not just seeing memory, we are actually making, let's say, defining the end of a human life. And this is tough to accept, no matter what is the good reason behind it. So, I don't know, man, I don't know. But we can see here that Linry is not okay with that, and I totally understand that. I mean, no question asked. If this happens, then I would also get the fuck out of here. So Linry wanna leave. Now the doctors are trying to convince Linry to not leave. But I still leave, which... Yes, that now Linry is still leaving, which is, again, totally understandable. That I don't want to do this. Well, it might change the world, but with all the casualties, like, I don't want to be the one that, yeah, covered my hand in blood just to make a breakthrough. You know, there's this reasoning that just some small sacrifices to serve the greater good. But this all feels kind of strange to me, in a sense. I mean, well, this is kind of a trolley problem, where you have to change the track to make the outcome of the least casualties. But at the end of the day, morally, you are then the one who caused these casualties, even though it's smaller. And this is something, this dilemma exists since, well, I mean, at least since the trolley problem, and probably even before. And I feel like this is kind of what we are seeing right now. We can proceed with the study and kind of making more progress and advance the technology of memory alterning whatever. But then there's a very good chance that there will be more casualties just like Louis. And third, in this situation, it's also affect her emotionally, because she would have been the test object if she wasn't late. So, in a sense, I guess she also feel kind of guilt, because it would be, how does it? I mean, Louise will still be here if she arrived earlier, but then she would be the one who have entered the machine. So there's also this dilemma in her, I guess, that make her conflicting, and also just wanna leave this place. So this is a very tough choice to make, but I guess she's doing the correct thing. But yeah, let's just follow her for now and see how it turns out. Well, she faded out. That's what it turns out. Hey, you're back early. What's wrong? I want to go. You want to go live at the residence? No. I want to go see the world with you. Ooh, okay. Now she make her decision. As I said, really understandable. Because, as I said, before she has a dilemma to proceed her personal success as a researcher, or living, fulfilling her life with Quincy. And now, since one gets much worse than the other, the choices... I mean, the choices are easier now to actually choose a relationship over the work, because the work included kind of murder, which is probably not the best selling point to work on, so totally understandable. And I guess this is what they will do, so let's just go to the next scene and see what happened. Oh, they're actually traveling now, so they didn't waste time. That's cool. Okay, so let's just check out. Okay, I'm not walking, give me a second. Okay, now. Okay, we have this dude, we have this dude. And they're happily traveling, which is very cool. I wish I have the time to travel more. But I guess with this Euhanes Foundation, they've earned enough money, I guess, to be able to do the traveling. And they actually went to the actual Paris. To be honest, this is something that I also want to do. Go to Paris. I've never been to the Paris. No, I've been to Paris once. But yeah, being here is doing it again is definitely something that I would like to. I mean, last time we didn't went to the Eiffel Tower because the queue was so long. And I'm pretty sure when I go there again, it will still be very long, the queue. So I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna do this, if we go to Paris again. But yeah, we will check. But yeah, this is Paris. Nice building, nice tower. But I stood that we are not trying to all the places I built during university, like the Stonehenge, the Eiffel Tower. We are getting a flower from a child. Don't try to steal my girl, bro. But I guess you're just a little child. It's fine. Actually, are we allowed to go? I mean, I've never visited Stonehenge as well. But are we allowed to go so close to the stone? In a sense, we can touch them, or are they kind of restricted and we can just see them from afar? Because and on one point, I feel it's great to see it up so close, but I also feel like we are not allowed to, or at least it's my feelings tells me we are not allowed to, because I mean, we can definitely not touch the stone, right? This is one of the world wonder thing, I guess, and I don't know. So I don't feel like we should be able to touch it. But yeah, this is just my sense to this. Let's just go for it. And I don't know what this place is. Is this a Mexican restaurant, fast food thing? Ah, these are pyramids. I'm dumb. I didn't saw it here. But, I mean, good catch that you don't want to take a selfie with the smiley, but actually with the pyramids. But why is this the taco stand? Is this taco? Is this quiche? Okay, we have the pyramids and the Sphinx. I play Assassin's Creed Origins, so I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, okay, now they are really now clapping all the places one by one, which is a cool thing to do. This is something that I would like to do also. But, well, China's a little bit far away from where I'm living, so this might take some while until I actually decided to go there. But it's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can't rock the whole thing. But, yeah, I don't know. It's cool to have this opportunity to visit it at least once in your lifetime, I guess. And yeah, this Great Wall. I mean, it's definitely something very majestic, since how this is done, you know? Like the whole wall that they're building. I mean, obviously, I guess it's evolved into... It's like that the builder probably during that time wasn't doing very well. And I can understand if people don't like the Great Wall because of the history behind it. But it's just a fact that this wall is kind of a mankind wonder, in a sense that this is actually possible to have this Great Wall or Long Wall or whatever you want to call it. It just gives a little bit of the aftertaste that the story behind it is not the most happiest. Hier we have Michelangelo. Oh, are you a little bit jealous here, huh? Pinsy. I mean, this is portrayed as the perfect male body. So fair to be a little bit jealous, since you can't be perfect. But at least now she's actually able to travel through the world. Which comes to the questions. Now kind of my theory got thrown away. That Linry is the one who wanna change her memory. Because I think right now she's doing quite fine. Why she wanna change it? Because she decided by her behalf that she wanna leave the foundations and travel across the world with Quincy. So now I'm thinking, now kind of my both theory got thrown away. One, that Dr. Haynes and Dr. Yu is using her as a test object, which is now not the case because she left. And also she has no reason to rewrite her memory, since now she's actually doing well, traveling with Quincy and having a good relationship with him. So I don't know what leads to her creating the world at the beginning, since my bow theory just got shattered. And I thought this makes so much sense, but now I'm out of ideas. Now I'm at square one again. So maybe the game was not so straightforward to guess than I thought it would be. So maybe this game is quite good. I mean, I already know this game would be quite good, since I played To the Moon and I played Fighting Paradise, and both of them I like it so much. And I'm pretty sure also this game will not disappoint me. And right now I'm quite entertained. And also, I couldn't guess what the game is leading to, which is a good sign. This means there are some surprises ahead of us. And we can discover this together. So let's see. Okay. I'm falling. Ah, because I'm in Venice, that this float boat thing. Hey Queens, I'm glad we went on this trip. We'll come back again one day. I guess it never happened, because this is just how the main story goes, that something sad is happening. Linry? Oh no. I totally forgot about her illness. Because everything went so happily. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit airsick from the bumpy flight, I think. Are you sure? I've never seen you get airsick before. I will give your doctor a call. Let's get you checked just to be sure. I guess that's a good idea. Oh no, I totally forgot about this part. Because everything went so smoothly. Fuck. Why now? Why now? I mean, this still doesn't explain why she created the world with Quincy in it. But at least this is one part of the progress that I totally forgot about it. That, yeah, since a child, she have a medical condition that we still don't really know what it is. But it looks like it's kicking in. Man, and that's at the worst moment possible. Let me drink some water, because I need to handle the stress. My internal stress. Emotional stress. Need to drink a sip of water to cool me down. So I guess the next step is the doctor's place. Yes, it is. They looked shocked. Not a good sign. Oh, pregnant? Pregnant? Yes, so it seems. Congratulations. Okay, so it's a happy thing and not a bad thing. Pardon me, is this not planned? I mean, no, but doctors, my files. Yes, I know about your condition. Then, can I really still? Honestly, it's legitimate concern. Oh, well. But, how do I put this? Most people have some form of hereditary risk factor to pass on, Henry. Wait, now I have a very crazy idea. What if Linry and Quincy is an ancestor of one of our beautiful, charming Sigmund employee? One of our main character. How's that? I know this sounds crazy, but also somehow not really crazy. But yeah, what about that? Maybe this could be the case, right? And I know everything what I said is based on nothing, but this could be a twist. That they're parent of, yeah, I don't know, even Neil or Eva. I can't decide which one. But yeah, how about that? This would be my new theory. Even though this guy has kind of the character of Neil, and this girl has kind of the character of Eva, but I guess one of them could be their child, just based on their personality. But this is just a wild guess. As I said, now my brain is working on 120% to figure out what it is about the story, how it's perceived, how it turns out to be. But yeah, instead of thinking so much about conspiracy and theory and whatnot, let's just jump right into it and experience it firsthand. Now, if it's something with extreme risks like Huntington, the terrains might be called... What is Huntington? Let me actually look it up, because now I'm kind of very interested into Linry's condition. Okay, Huntington, okay. Okay, Huntington's illness, a part of the brain. Okay, I'm not exactly sure this is, but this is some brain illness thing. Let me just read out the Wikipedia article. Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease, also known as Huntington's chorea, is an incurable neurodegenerative disease that is mostly inherited. Ooh, mostly inherited. That's one of the tough part, I would say. The earliest symptoms are often subtle problems with mood and mental psychiatric abilities, a general lack of coordination, and an unsteady gait often followed. Okay, should I read more? I guess I will just read more. Okay, unsteady gait, yeah. It is also an basal ganglia disease causing an hyperkinetic movement disorder known as chorea. As the disease advances, uncoordinated, involuntary body movement of chorea becomes more apparent. Physical ability gradually worsens until coordinated movement becomes difficult and the person is unable to talk. Mental abilities generally decline into dementia, depression, apathy, and impulsivity attack. The specific symptoms vary somewhat between people. Symptoms usually begin between 30 and 50 years of age and can start at any age, but are usually seems around the age of 40. This disease may develop earlier in each successive generation. About 8% of cases start before the age of 20 and are known as juvenile HD, which typically present with the slow movement symptoms of Parkinson's disease rather than those of chorea. Okay, it is some brain disease that makes you not able to coordinate your body and maybe making some unexpected movement or shaking, something like that. Okay, and the most concerning part is inherited, which means their child might be at risk of this issues. And also now I just think about it, this could be the child could be Neil, right? Because Neil talks about her grandparents a lot during the last two games. And I remember one of them was that the grandfather was showing Neil the stars, which match up with what the father of Linry was doing, showing the stars to Linry. And yeah, this I know, to be honest, all this theory is kind of very shaky and I'm just guessing. But when I have a theory, I mean this is not just normal. If you have a conspiracy or just a theory in general, you will find bits and bytes that kind of confirm your theory, and this is one of the part where Neil talk about her grandfather doing a lot of stuff with him, and this match up with Linry's father. And also another thing is we know from the previous game that Neil is taking medication, which means Neil has also some medical condition that we don't know about. And maybe this is related to Linry's illness. As I said, you will find clues that support your theory. But obviously right now I'm just playing around with the information I have. Nothing is confirmed. And this is just my wild brain working hard to find a solution that satisfies itself. But yeah, anyway, let's just jump right into it again and see if this is really the case. But yeah, at least now we know that she has Huntington, and that of course it's kind of scary to have a child. But with other serious but commonly types such as cancer, that it's typically not. Is cancer also inherited? I actually don't know. But with other serious but common types such as cancer, then it's typically not. Your rare conditions, on the other hand... Okay, it's not Huntington, it's your rare condition, so this is something else. Right? Although also severe, it falls somewhere in between. Okay, so it's less severe than Huntington, but more severe than cancer. And this is already saying something, because more severe than cancer is something that you don't want to have, especially not inherit to your child. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly encouraging it, and there are other issues. But this is a decision that only you two can make. Okay, oof, tough. They're having a child. And I just realized Quincy haven't said a single word during this whole session of mine. So I'm not sure if he's just overwhelmed with whatever is happening, or what exactly is the case that you're not saying anything. But at least now we know it's not that your illness is kicking in, it's you're pregnant. Which is unwanted somehow, but also they want to have it at the end, but they're unsure because of her condition. Very tough choice, oof. And I don't know how to deal with this situation. In a sense, if I'm in this case, then oof. I mean, first of all, having a child is obviously a very big responsibility. And it's not making easier if your mother is having some... How they should call it? A ticking time bomb. And yeah, and also having a child will give you less time to spend, because you pretty much start the trip. And now it got to an abrupt end. I mean, of course, it's kind of a selfish thing to say, but you should put your life before having a child. I mean, sure, if you already have a child, then you should put the effort on them and make their life as beautiful as possible. But I think you need to be ready to get a child. And this episode spontaneously, you to really put some serious thought about it to make the final decision, because this is one that is not revertible. I mean, no matter what you choose, this is something not revertible, and you should make sure that this is the decision that you will not regret. And this is probably the toughest part, because regret is something that only comes afterwards. You will not know what's... I mean, you know the outcome, but you don't know how you feel about it in 1 year, or in 2 years, or in 5 years. And this is something that no one of us really can. But we need to be able to live in terms with our decision. This is probably the best way to formulate it. No matter how it turns out, you need to be okay with this in the future. And as the doctor said, this is something that only those two can decide. So we will just check what they have decided.